Hello, K.Jolie Crochet Basics Preview Vlog. So this is number 72. And I just kind of want to, this is a quick one or whatever, because I'm just not feeling so good and everything like that. So anyway, with the candle, I've been, got the ears and I got the bits and bobs, but I'm having a problem with the sizing on the limbs and stuff like that. They're just coming out too small. Like, I don't know why. So I'm working on that, and the body's already done and all of that. So that'll be this week. This weekend I'll be typing that up and have that going and everything. And then I just wanted to show you this. I was in FiveBelow a few weeks ago or whatever, and just kind of walking around, seeing what they have and stuff like that. And I saw this Ottoman. And well, first I was like, what the heck is that? And then I was like, that's so weird. Why do they have that? You know? And then when I looked closer, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. So it was 20 bucks. And when I looked closer at it, it showed like, you know, you could store shoes in it. And I was like, shoes? I was like, no way, yarn. So I had to buy it. And I don't regret it at all, you know. I mean, for 20 bucks or whatever. The only thing was like that they only had it in light cream and light pink, like really like pale colors. And I had sent a picture of it to my husband, and I was like, what do you think? And he's like, I don't know, you know. But he said if they had darker colors or whatever. And I was just like, too late, I already bought it, you know. I was like, come on, there was no way I wasn't going to buy it. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going with this week. I'm just got something started last night, something coming on here with my sinuses and such and everything, and just now I'm having issues with the some of the body parts on the candle and everything. But we'll see. You know, I'm trying to get it done, but it just you know, you crochet it all and then you pull it out, and then you crochet it and then you pull it out. You know, and then I'm whiting out all the pages and I'm crossing, you know, it's all the things that come into writing a pattern and stuff like that. And then I think about it, and I always think, you know, from the other point of view, I would love to buy patterns. Like, I do buy patterns, but, you know, when you buy a pattern, if somebody did all the math and everything and you don't even have to, like, give it a second thought, you know, I'm like, that's the best. You know, that's like kind of like the whole point of like buying the pattern, is that somebody else did like the main bulk of the work, and now all you have to do is just follow the instructions and get it done. You know, so, but it's a lot, you know, it's a lot like of adjusting and stuff like that. And especially working in the round, when you start from the real small, like for the feet and the hands and everything, when you do like the first row and everything is so small, sometimes and I'm using such a tiny hook that it's so, sometimes it's just so hard to pick up the first row. So, and that's frustrating, you know what I mean? And I think that's where I'm going with this one. Not really, not much going on or whatever, just like super excited that I bought this silly Ottoman. And I got yarn in it and everything like that. And I'm going to put more yarn in it, of course. Because you know what it is? When I'm working on a pattern and stuff like that, I pull out the yarn. And when I'm, like, I don't always need that color. So I'll put, you know, like I'll put it sitting somewhere before I put it away. Because if I'm still working out a pattern, I might still need that color. So I don't want to like go all the way upstairs, put it away, and then like, ah, darn, I still need that color or whatever. So if I, you know, have a place, an Ottoman that has a lid, you know, that I could just store it briefly while I'm still working the pattern, instead of having to always run up and put stuff away and figure out and pull it back out and all type of thing and everything. And I think that's where I'm going with this. And this isn't even mine. My husband makes lures. He makes fishing lures. He's heavily into fishing. So he's got, it's funny because it's, he's got all his craft supplies out now because it's, you know, spring is coming. It's almost fishing season and stuff like that. And he's actually making me nutty with all his fishing stuff at this point. But whatever, makes him happy. It keeps him occupied, and, you know, it keeps him off the streets and out of trouble. So, you know, what am I going to say? And I guess that's where I'm going to end off for this one, number 72. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching as always. Happy hooking, because it keeps you off the streets and it keeps you out of trouble. And I'll be back real soon with my next tutorial, vlog, pattern. I have some patterns I'm working on, aside from, you know, the character stuff and everything. And I'll be back real soon. So, K.Jolie Crochet Basics Preview Vlog number 72. Have a super great day. Ciao!